Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, now you led your country for over 20 years with an outspokenness and a frankness that few of your peers matched, and you've come to London to call for the criminalisation of war, and specifically for Tony Blair, George Bush and John Howard to be put on trial for war crimes. Can you explain to me, why is that?
Well, it's quite obvious that they were the initiators of this war, and worse still, they actually told lies. It was discovered later that they told lies in order to go to war. And this is a very serious crime, because war is about killing people. When you tell people lies in order to justify your killing people, you are a criminal.
And how exactly do you propose to make that happen?
Quite obviously, they're not going to appear before the tribunal. But this concept of a tribunal where you cannot get the accused person to appear, it has been around for quite some time. We have drawn up all the rules and regulations and set up for the tribunal. And if we cannot get them to be present, we can either get a representative or appoint somebody who will speak on their behalf.
But surely you're not saying that all war is bad. I mean, you're not a pacifist, are you?
Well, I'm not exactly a pacifist, but I think it is incompatible with civilization, modern civilization. Maybe in the ancient times, war was an option, but today we talk so much about human rights, we talk about the sanctity of life, and we are so much against killing people that even judicial hanging has been banned in many countries. But how is it that when we are so concerned about one person's life, we seem to accept that it is legitimate and morally acceptable that people should kill thousands and thousands of people?
But there's a perception that the rich and powerful are basically immune from accountability, whereas the weak, they face the full force of justice. Do you find that a little bit hypocritical?
Well, that has been so. Might is still right, as you know, but we hope this is not a one-year affair or even a 10-year affair. It's going to take a long time to change the mindset of people to the extent that they will regard war as they regard murder and killings and other crimes, and they will find that anybody who goes about declaring war on others would actually be promoting killings, and they should be punished for that.
And what do you say to those people who accuse you of basically being anti-Western?
I have told the BBC, for example, that I'm not anti-West. I am critical of people who do wrong things, whether they are Western or they are Asians or whatever. The thing about today's world is that it is the West which seems to be doing all the wrong things, killing people, declaring war, applying sanctions, and all kinds of things. So it appears as if I'm critical of the West, but that's simply because it's the West which is doing the wrong things.
Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, thank you very much.
You're welcome.